Whoa, 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 whoa. That was actually a close one. It's on reckless driving, man. That's some reckless driving, man. Ooh. Hey, this person over here nearly caught a touch, man. I ain't even gonna lie. That God was on his side at that time. That was inches away from that crash. Damn. Hey, you know what's so crazy about this situation, right? You see that crash that happened, you'd have thought somebody was like, that would have done your dance. The fact that he can get out of that and be running after that crash, that's crazy. That's a different types of substance that Dunny was taking.
Wait. Yo, come. Yo, yo. Stop right there. Yo, calm down. Calm down. Yo.
You were arrested on suspicion of dangerous driving. Do you agree that you are driving dangerously?
I don't remember even doing this. Like the only day from the video, I'm driving like an idiot.
I'm gonna tell you guys something crazy about this. When I first saw this, I saw this on social media and I saw the mugshot, and instantly I was just like, I remember him. And this was one of a client that I used to trim. Instantly. First and foremost, yeah, before I even start as well, I want to say condolences to Nila Patel's family, a 56-year-old woman that got murdered. And, it's a tragic situation because apparently she went out her way to actually see if it was okay after that crazy crash you guys saw. And then he spazzed that, um, you know, he beat her up and, she died. So this interview that you're watching right now, he can't really get a recall or remember exactly what happened. So, I made a few phone calls to some people that knows him, and just to find out like is what he was saying accurate or not. And a lot of them are saying that, yo, he don't remember. Because obviously they said he was a drug dealer and he was under the influence of cannabis. And you see with cannabis don't, you don't drive recklessly like this with cannabis, like first and foremost, right? You don't drive recklessly like this with cannabis. And you see with, Chukwuemeka, he's a 24-year-old man. That generations, they like the party drugs like Balloon. And party drugs with Balloon is like an inhale of gas. And a lot of that generation use those type of drugs to party, especially uni students as well, because this happened in Leicester. So, and he's from London originally, so he must have been up in Leicester. So, yeah, it's a party drug, and in that drug, there's a nitrous oxide that's in there, and that allows you to lose memory depending on how much you take, how much canisters you take, and that's the side effect that can happen with this drug, where you can spice out. The more you use it, you start moving crazy, and it's not like weed. Like with weed, they can see that in your system when you get stuck. With balloon, they don't catch that in your system. Hence the reason why they're saying it's weed. But I'll be honest with you guys, we don't have like weed. You don't move crazy like this with weed. Alcohol, yes, but not weed though. You know what I mean? No, not weed. We don't make you, do crazy shit like this. If anything, when you're smoking a zoo, you're more trying to drive slow. So this is a intake of other substance that you can't find in the system. That's one of the reasons why, some middle class people tend to use coke because it lasts like 3 days in the system, and they can beat a drug test. With Balloon, you don't see that in the system. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of uni students take it, and a lot of, youth take that drugs. But, it's very detrimental to the health as well, and actually can be the long-term effect from it. It's crazy. I actually know some people that's been paralyzed off the Balloon intake.
Do you agree that you are driving dangerously?
I don't remember even doing this. Like the only day from the video, I'm driving like an idiot.
With this number of people here that have come to help you, do you appreciate how many lives you put at risk by driving in the manner that you did?
And Balloon can definitely make you black out. You know, when I was reading the comment section on TikTok and X, a lot of people was like, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. And look, listen, I am not condoning reckless driving. I don't rate people that drives recklessly. But I'll tell you this right now, yeah. Majority of people that you see driving recklessly, the substance they're taking are not cannabis. People need to stop putting cannabis in that category. They are taking other intake of drugs that can't be seen in the system if stopped and drug test. This is what a lot of, especially 24 Gen Z year olds are taking. And those drugs, I feel like those drugs are way more dangerous than cannabis because it's like a 5 minute buzz. After that 5 minute buzz, they're trying to chase it again with the canister, with the inhale, the gas and whatnot. I heard that shit's like crack. You know what I mean? And it can allow you, it can make you black out, especially if you lack sleep, your diet is crazy, and that's all you be taking. From when you wake up in the morning, you're taking that. That stuff can make you black out. It's really dangerous. It's the same as spice. If you guys know about spice, where you start hallucinating, that's what those type of drugs do to you.
How many people got injured when I was driving?
Miraculously, no one.
Miraculously.
Miraculously. Yes.
Including yourself, I'd say.
Miraculously,
including yourself. No one got injured.
And I was and I can't remember anything. Do you understand? So
Right. As you say, all these there and you run.
oh, if I don't laugh, I cry.
Why are you laughing?
If I don't laugh, I cry. If I don't laugh, I cry. I'm in so much pain right now. I'm in so much pain. I shouldn't be speaking. He's just shaking his head. I'm in so much pain.
And you know what's so crazy as well? You know, sometimes, you know, the fact that he's talking in the interview room, yeah, shows that he doesn't even remember what he done. These lot, they come from an era of no talking, no comment, and he's been jailed before. The fact that he's talking like that, he really doesn't remember what he done. And this is why you guys need to stay away from that balloon. The balloon that you guys are taking, those party drugs that you lot are taking, you can end up like him. You can definitely end up like him. There's 2 lives that's been ruined. You got a woman that's lost her life. He's also ruined his life, 21 years. He got 21 years. He's got jail for 21 years. It's murder.
Now, this footage has audio and it shows some of the assault.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it, please. Oh my lord. I don't remember.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, I don't remember anything. Come on, before. Oh my lord, play the video again, please.
I think he's looking at this video where he's actually doing harm to the woman, where he can't believe that he's doing that. That's schizophrenia right there, at the finest. That's what happens when you take that. You black out, you start doing crazy shit that's out of character. And the only reason why I'm pointing out that I've actually, this guy was actually a client, right? Because, you know, a young man, Leicester, university, party drugs, you know, moving crazy. Boom, you black out, you start driving crazy, moving recklessly. You get yourself in a situation when you sober up, you start to notice that, man, I can't remember what I did. And you hit with 21 years. This can happen to you as well if you're out here taking party drugs like that. It's not calm, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you, man. This is actually a shame.
It's here 4K, bro. I need to see that I killed her, bro. I don't remember killing her, bro. I need to see it, bro.
That's mad.
Oh.
Oh my days.
Because I'm a strong person, bro. I'm not weak, bro. I'm not a weak person, bro. I don't remember, guys. I don't even remember driving, man. I didn't. God! I swear to God. I swear to God. That ain't on my car, bro. But I'm driving a BMW 1 Series. For why? Who can afford? Not everyone can afford that. Do you understand? Why am I going to do that for? Why? It doesn't make sense, bro. I didn't sleep for like 2 days, my guy. Oh my days.
Anyway, listen, look, I hope a lot of people that watches this video that does do that type of drugs learn from this and understand that, bro, there's some things that's not worth it. Because you might be a cool person and then once you black out, you lose character, you start doing things that even your own friends don't even know why you're doing it. Condolences to Nila Patel that passed away and her family. Hopefully they get the peace of mind that they need. But, you know, when someone passed away, it's like there's nothing you can do that can get that back, regardless if the person got sentenced or whatever. You know, the loved one's gone. I can't even comprehend how they feel about that situation, because imagine your mom just leaving her workplace and, you know, she doesn't come back home. How are you going to feel? And that's the situation that happened, how she passed away. So it's really a tragic situation, you know. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. You guys stay blessed, look after yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.